What role did the Roman cohort play in legions? Imagine a well-oiled machine where each part works perfectly to keep everything running smoothly. That's how the Roman legions were organized, and the cohort was a key piece of this puzzle. The Roman cohort was a main unit within the larger Roman legion, which was the backbone of Roman armies. Each legion usually had 10 cohorts, and these units could operate independently or together, depending on what the situation called for. A typical cohort was made up of 6 smaller groups called centuries. Each century had about 80 soldiers, led by a centurion, who was like the team captain. The first cohort was a little different because it often had 5 double-sized centuries, making it stronger and more experienced. This setup allowed the Roman army to be flexible and ready for different kinds of battles. Cohorts could be arranged in various formations, but one common tactic was the triplex aces. This meant the first line had the newest soldiers, the second line had more experienced fighters, and the third line was made up of the most seasoned veterans. This way, the Romans could hold their ground while also having fresh troops ready to push forward. The flexibility of the cohort was a big advantage. They could be split off 4 smaller missions or combined into larger groups for bigger battles. This adaptability helped the Romans conquer many different terrains and fight against a variety of enemies. Whether crossing forests, rivers, or open plains, the cohort system allowed the Roman army to adjust quickly. Command within each cohort was clear and organized. The senior centurion, often called the pilus prior, had the most authority and made sure orders were carried out swiftly. The hierarchy meant that commands from the top reached the soldiers efficiently, keeping the entire unit coordinated during chaos on the battlefield. Throughout history, this system was a major factor in Rome's success. The cohort's design made the legions strong, flexible, and ready for any challenge. Later European armies borrowed ideas from this structure, showing how effective the Roman way of organizing soldiers was. The cohort was not just a small part of the army, it was a vital element that helped shape military tactics for centuries.